what is the theatre's equation and everything. After checking it with Venkat sir, we went ahead and announced the date.
We have taken utmost care that both given the cinema theatres ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಯೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಲಿದ್ರೆ ಥರ RRR ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಜೇಮ್ಸು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದು ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಏನೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೂ ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವರಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಅಭಿಮಾನ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ
in the please
yeah.
Director sir, this side. Okay, please. Okay. Yeah. Komaram Bheemu and Allur Sitaram Raju. Ibburu kuda Rayalaseema and Telangana. Andhra and Telangana, yes. Ibburu kuda. But ಈ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅಂತ, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಎರಡು ರೀಜನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ? Yeah, thank you for asking the question, sir. Actually, when we make movies, we don't make a movie if the character is from one part. We won't make the story for only that part. That is how the films work. We need to see whether the story has emotion that can carry over a large part of the audience. Let it be Telugu states, let it be South India, let it be pan India, let it be pan world. It is not about where the characters are known, but it is about how strong the emotions in the story are, how related, how much can the audience relate to the story and the emotions. So that will determine how big the film can be.
Rajamouli sir, sir here. Sir here, sir. Hi sir, Rajamouli sir. Here on your left side.
On my right side.
Oh, sorry. So this is Prashant from All India News. Maybe it's an early question. It's a common talk outside, sir. So whichever project...
1 second, can you be silent please? I'm not able to hear. Thank you. Sir.
Okay, it's an early question I'm asking. It's a common talk outside. Whichever project Rajamouli sir take up, you won't end up with one. Say for example, we just kept a suspense in Bahubali at the last part 2. Is there anything like that in this as well, sir? Are you going with any part 2?
No. See, Bahubali we made 2 parts because the story demanded 2 parts. RRR is one story, and we finished the story with here. We are not extending into the second part.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I am Mangala from TV9. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀರೋಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೆರಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಲನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್?
In the films there are many villains, but I want to ask, when I started the film, I made it very clear that these two are the heroine, these two are the hero and villain. So I want to ask them, what do you think, Tarak and Charan? Do you think you are the hero and he is the villain, or do you think he is the hero and you are the villain?
I think both of us are heroes and Rajamouli is the villain. We are heroes for sure. He is the villain.
Hello. Sir, I am Rajak from Andhra Jyoti here, Bangalore. Sir, multi-starrer trend again is start. Are you planning for next film with multi-starrers?
No, sir. See, the way I wanted to do a multi-starrer is because I had a story, I had a thought which would become a great multi-starrer. Not just the thought, okay, let's go and make a multi-starrer now. So my next film, I am because of Corona, I had a little time to work on. So the kind of storyline that's going in my mind, though I haven't fixed it as of yet, it is not a multi-starrer, it's a single hero film.
Sir, News 18 Kannada inde sir. ಸರ್ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ಮೂವಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರು ದುಬೈ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೈದ್ರಾಬಾದ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಪುನೀತ್. he's left a big void for us, but he's given us a lot of films to enjoy. So we should always, I think, celebrate Puneet sir than miss him. So I will also, once I'm done with this, I will watch James and celebrate Puneet sir. Sir, NTR sir ge. Sir, ಹೇಳಿ. Sir, ಇಲ್ಲಿ NTR ಇಲ್ಲಿ sir. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ತ್ರಿಬಲ್ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನನಗೊಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಡೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ RRR ನೀವು 4 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಡೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು? ಹೆಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗೇ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಕೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ವಿ ಗೇವ್ ದ ಡೇಟ್ಸ್. But Rajamouli gave us a surprise saying that he's going to finish the movie very fast. But I think nature heard that and brought in Corona and said, no, you stay with him for 4 years. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಲನ್ ಸರ್? ಸಾರಿ, ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಲನ್? ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ he tackled Corona also, so ಇವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಲನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಸರ್. ಸತೀಶ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ
ಸರ್.
ಸತೀಶ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ ಸರ್. ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಉಕ್ರೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ RRR. ಸೊ ಸದ್ಯದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿಮಗೂ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ?
Is this question to me or Rajamouli?
Both are.
Sir, I think it's better he answers this. I think Charan should answer this.
Namaskaram. Ukraine, I think it's a surprise for all of us. మేము అనుకుంది ఒకటి, మేము యుక్రెయిన్లో ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసింది ఒకటి. ఇట్ వాజ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ కంట్రీ, అండ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్టర్న్ యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్ ఐ థింక్ యుక్రెయినియన్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ద వార్మెస్ట్ పీపుల్. అండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫస్ట్ షూటింగ్స్ ఐ థింక్ ఇండియా నుంచి వి షాట్ ఇన్ యుక్రెయిన్, అండ్ ఇట్స్ వెరీ సాడ్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ టుడే. My wish that all this subsides very, very soon, and our love and support to them always. They have really made our shoot in Ukraine very, very special.
Hi. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Archana from...
ఆయన వెంకట్ గారు,
వెంకట్ సార్ will answer.
ఆయన చేతిలో పెట్టిన తర్వాత ఆయన చిక్కబళ్ళాపూర్లో పెట్టమంటే చిక్కబళ్ళాపూర్లో పెడతాం, మైసూర్లో పెట్టమంటే మైసూర్లో పెడతాం, ఎక్కడ పెట్టమంటే అక్కడ పెడతాం.
The reason is, see, these outskirts of Bangalore, accessibility ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಂಧ್ರಕ್ಕೂ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯಿತು. ದಿಸ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದನ್ನು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೂ ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ? ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
Hello, sir. This is Archana from TV5. This questions to Rajamouli, sir. ಸರ್, ಇಬ್ರು ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಅವರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಸೀನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ?
Yeah, there are two things, balancing the film for the fans, balancing the films for the general audience, because how much ever fan following a star has, ultimately it's the general audience who has to come and see. Unless the general audience come and see the film will not become a success. See, the way I balance the film is like having the audience should have an equal empathy towards both the characters. The way we have the plot is written, the audience should have an equal empathy. Not that how many fights this guy has, how many songs that guy have. No, that's not the kind of equation that I have. That will be a very bad filmmaking. And for the fans, I'm pretty sure once they're finished with the introductions of both the heroes, they will be completely flattered, and they will just go with the characters, not with the heroes.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. One ನಿಮಿಷ ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ.
Sir, I never give messages, sir. I just give them entertainment, because
sir,
I'm answering a question. I'm answering a question. The gentleman asked me a question. I'm answering it. Sir, in my films, I don't give messages. I just give them, the audience are paying me their hard-earned money, and they are giving me that money, asking me for something in return. That is what I should give them in return. So I don't give messages, sir. I give them entertainment. That is what I have been doing. That is what I will do.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಒನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್. ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಸ್
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಶಿವಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಬುಲ್ಗಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದರ್ಬಾರ್ ಟಿವಿ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ನ ಕ್ಲೂನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಲವ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ RRR ಸಾಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನೀವು ಕಿತ್ತೂರು ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮವ್ರನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ನನಗೊಂದು ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ದು ಏನಂದರೆ ಇದು ಹೈದರಾಬಾದ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಿತ್ತೂರು ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಫೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್ ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
How do I answer that question? See, I am born in Karnataka.
Great, sir.
Okay, I studied I studied in Andhra Pradesh. I came into the film field in Tamil Nadu, and I settled in Telangana. So for me, from my childhood, I have been roaming around all the states. I don't feel that I belong to one place. I feel that I belong to this country. So I love every place. I love every place. Each place has its own culture. Has its own beauty. And I grew up, enjoying every part of every state. So I cannot, even when I'm making a film, I can't say, okay, let's do something for Karnataka. Let's do something for Tamil Nadu. Let's do something for Orissa. That's not how I think. I think India as a whole, and what I can give to the Indian audience. In that process, whichever things that I can bring in, I bring in. Kittur Rani, I read her story as a child in Amar Chitrakada. So that's a huge inspiration for me. So when I was putting Kittur Rani, I didn't think whether she was Kannadiga or not, because she's a great heroine. She's a great freedom fighter, great figure to be inspired with. So that's why I thought I could pay my respect to her.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ಸರ್ 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 ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಜಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಸರ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ
Yes.
ಸರ್ RRR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ NTR ಸರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೋಸ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ರೈವಲರಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ?
Sorry.
ಇಸ್ ದಟ್
ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ
In the film.
ಹೌದು. We are 5 days into the film, sir. You are asking me what happens in the film within 5 days. Just wait for 5 days. But whether it is enmity, whether it is friendship, you will be enthralled by their relation. That much I'm very much sure.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಟೀಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಅದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಬಂತು. ಫೈನಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 3 ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ? ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಫೈನಲಿ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ?
Thank you for the question. I think like all of us who went back, somebody who went back to his office, somebody went back to the theater to shoot like us, Venkat sir who started construction maybe after Corona. Same feeling all of us, just getting out of the house, finishing the film again and releasing it. It is a big process that we all went through. It's the Corona of course had a huge impact, and also the whole process of RRR also was very exciting, and that releasing today was it's a sense of relief. Very, very excited. We all worked really hard, and really waiting for you all to see and appreciate and tell us what you guys felt about.
Sir.
Hi, sir. So yeah, as Charan said, we've traveled with this movie far too much. Not to, like, I still can't wait, I'm still sitting down here answering questions. I wish I was answering questions after the release. I wish it released yesterday and we were sitting and talking about the success of RRR with Venkat Garu. But I think, Corona has really, really, really devastated lives. We are no bigger than them. We are all, it's got all of us onto the same platform. But yeah, when you've seen darkness, your urge for seeing light also increases. So that's how I think our whole team is right now. We want to see that light called movies. It's not only RRR. Because our mode of entertainment in our country is movies. We eat, live, breathe, sleep movies. So, absolutely, I would love to. Because he's a great host. He's got this immense passion towards film. And I really don't think that there's a bigger fan than Venkat Garu for Bahubali and Rajamouli. So really, it'll be an honor to always, be his guest. So yeah, so we are eager for RRR to release. And more than us, I really want to see a smile on all your faces. Bringing back the lost glory of two stars being a part of a project. And I hope this keeps going forward. And it becomes one, it already is. I hope that it becomes one big Indian industry where we're all traveling all over India and shooting movies.
Sir, namaste. Sir, Mallappa anta Power TV reporter. Sir, RRR సినిమాలో మీ ఏదైనా సీన్ కానీ తారక్ కానీ లేదా చరణ్ గారు కానీ నాకన్నా బాగా చేసినది ప్రొఫెషనల్ చేసి ఏమైనా ఏ సీన్స్ ఉన్నాయనేసి.
So నాకు క్వశ్చన్
మీ ఇద్దరికి మీ ఇద్దరికి
Sir, there are many scenes where Charan has excelled than me. And I'm sure there are many scenes I've excelled than Charan. Finally, it all brings down to one thing called RRR has to excel. So we've never had this feeling, oh, nakante baga chestunada leda nakante ekko scene unnaya. I'm sure I can answer on his behalf also. Ayinu kuda eppudu feel avvaledu. For us, it is RRR. We want him to be happy. మమ్మల్ని ఈ క్యారెక్టర్స్కి ఎంచుకున్నందుకు అల్లూరి సీతారామరాజు ఆయన చేసిన కొమ్ముడు మేముగా నేను చేసిన మేము మా పని నటులుగా అయిన డ్రీమ్ని బాగా మేము ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళగలుగుతున్నాం. ఎందుకంటే ఆయన స్టోరీకి ఫేసెస్ మేము వీఆర్ ద ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ స్టోరీ. సో యాజ్ లాంగ్ యాజ్ వీ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ హిమ్ ఇమెన్స్ సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ వీఆర్ హ్యాపీ.
సార్ ఇంకోటి సార్ RRR సినిమా తర్వాత ఆడియన్స్ మీ పైన చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటారు. ఆ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ మీ పైన ఎలా ఉంటుంది సార్?
సార్ ఇది అదే ముందు ఈ సినిమా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ రీచ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆ సినిమా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ మాట్లాడదాం. ఫస్ట్ ఈ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్కి రీచ్ అవుదాం, దాని తర్వాత ఆ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ మాట్లాడదాం. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుందో మాకే తెలీదు, వెయిటింగ్ అంతే.
సార్ RRR సినిమా మీ పర్సనల్ కానీ ప్రొఫెషనల్ పైన ఎలా పరిణామం పడింది?
రాజమౌళి సార్.
Sir, everybody needs to get a chance, please. One question at a time, please.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರು ಅವ್ರ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ತೆಗಿಯೋ ಮೂವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹೊರತು ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫೈರು, ನಾನು ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಗಿಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಆ ಫೈರ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ? ಕೆಲವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ತೆಗೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್
ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಗಾಡ್ ಫಾದರ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರೊಬ್ರು ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊತಾನೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು?
My family is my godfather, and they constantly give me advice. They constantly criticize every scene that I take, every movie that I make. They constantly criticize. So I think for me, so they are